Reptilians and crypto crackheads. This is, again, still Monday, March 22nd. You're about to get Timified. If you're new here, go ahead and try to pick whether you want to be a Cryptilian or a crypto crackhead. When you make that choice, hit the subscribe and the bell button, and then leave a comment. Let me know what you have chosen. I will specifically cover altcoins here, not Bitcoin and Cardano, which was my last video. And to new viewers, my video that should be, it might be in the description section, but just go on my channel, look at the video that I said for noobs. I was the first YouTuber to pretty much say, hey, this is a trap. Price will go down after this news hits. And I let people know all the reasons why in an hour and 10-minute video. And hopefully that is, and if you go ahead and also watch my how does this guy make his chart, or how TF does he make his chart, you'll be able to follow along and try to forecast these types of things for yourself. And I explained completely and fully what I was seeing and why. And it was before it actually started happening. So, of course, there are a lot of YouTubers talking about it now because it's actually dropping. But I was talking about it and trying to warn people before it dropped. And I got a lot of thumbs down, people saying, ooh, Cardano's going to moon. What are you talking about? So go ahead and look at my previous video that says crypto noob, real strategy here. And you might want to go check that out. And then also, you also want to check out in the description section, I have a wealth of knowledge. It's not quite big yet, but I have a library of information. So if I say something like 20 bag or straddle orders or 10 EMA, stuff like that, go ahead to my description section and you'll probably find the answers there. And it's going to help you, not rely on YouTubers. So the point of my channel is I would prefer to educate you out of watching me. That's what I prefer. I'm not here to be a YouTuber. I'm here to help people not get screwed, because most of you watching my channel are retail investors. And 98% of retail investors, except if you watch my channel, so they're among the 2%, you're going to get screwed. 98% of retail investors are going to get screwed. 99% of people who held Cardano got screwed last time, and 99% are going to get screwed again, because it's going to drop 99% exactly like it did last time. It might only drop 95% this next round. But anyway, so that's what this channel is about. I'm trying to help you make money and not think things are going to go up forever. You also want to check out my market crash and cycle video. It's also in the description section. So here we go. Altcoin breakdown, and I have to make this quick because I got a bonfire going, hence the thumbnail. I literally took a picture and made it my thumbnail. So here we go. BEPRO, it's the same thing. It's just the time frame's extended. So I've already talked about this. I have the same thoughts. The same thing's going to happen. I said in my last video, it's going to hit this green line. That's it. That's still what I think about it. It's going to hit this green line. And if you want to know how I made this green line, you can either do it on the 2-hour or the 4-hour. All I did was connect this all-time high right here to the previous all-time high back here. That's it. Just connect them on the 4-hour candle. Done. And actually, this is up a little too high because it needs to connect the candle. So I need to go more like that. And I need to extend out. See how much, pretty much straight up this crap is? Guys, it can't do this forever, and it's not going to either. It won't continue this trajectory. But yeah, that's still my analysis. It's going to hit that line, period. It's just it's not a question of if, really. Well, I guess a what if scenario could be it doesn't hit it, but the 3 most probable situations. So on this channel, we do 3 most probable, 2 what ifs. The 3 most probable include it either hitting or passing, and then actually getting stuck below it. So here we go for BEPRO. It's going to hit this line, I would say 90% probability. And I think actually because of the recent BEPRO news about the founder of it, who seemed to me to be lying, that he tried to get Coinbase to change it. I think, I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are. I don't go into the news. I go into the charts. I'm not dumping my BEPRO, even though I kind of thought he was lying about that, and I don't think he was innocent. I think it was done purposely to try to get people to think it was a low-cap gem to buy it, to pump price. That's just an opinion. I'm not sold on that. I don't want you to share that opinion unless you think that for yourself. I don't want you to think what I think. I simply want you to understand what I think, and you can use that within your own analysis, all right? So regardless, I'm not going to dump, even if I were storming pissed off about it, which I actually kind of am. However, I won't dump it until the charts tell me to. And what I think what is going to happen now is the trajectory of this, it's going to come below this green line, and I think it's going to get stuck. It might do one more after it comes down here. So let's do this drawing. So after it comes down here and does something like this, I think it's going to get stuck for the rest of its price history and play between this blue line and this green line, okay? And this second blue line, the way that is all I did is on the 2-hour, 4-hour chart, these 4 little humps here, I just connected tops and bottoms. That's it. And you extend it out and they're parallel. That's how Bitcoin works too. And that's why I know Bitcoin's going to hit about $325,000 because you do the same thing. And that's why I know 𝐻𝐼𝐢𝐼𝐴 is going to hit about $60 to $110. Mechanical coins, even though BEPRO is not mechanical, but Bitcoin and the monetary coins are that don't need hype. The non-hype coins don't need hype to go up, so they're mechanical. They move like a clock. So anyway, let me erase some of those. I know I could, I guess a commenter let me know that I could hit this drawing tool, but I don't want them all gone. So yeah, BEPRO could end up pinging off and then coming up and testing its high like this and coming back down and building support, testing, and kind of get stuck like below a trend line here like this. And I think it's going to fall. I think it's going to fall through and stay under this line for the rest of its life. And actually, what I think will happen later on is the trajectory of this line is like $8 or something. I don't think it's going to go that high. I think as BEPRO goes along, and I think the price is going to be healthy still because these lines are almost straight up. I think what's going to happen is it's going to live under this line, test this line, maybe go all the way down here, come here, and after a while, it's going to live under this blue line. And that's still hitting over $1 at the end of the year, folks. Like, this is still huge gains, right? And that's why I knew this bright green line. I already knew when if and you know that it was going to hit it and not go above it. It's not possible. It's a master trend line, and I think there's less than a 50% chance that BEPRO ever hits it again. And if it does hit it again, then I think there is a less than 5% chance it ever hits it a second time. So I think this line is out of play forever now. And if it does hit it one time, guess what that kind of moment's going to be? A pretty damn good time to be taking like 50 bags. Description section if you don't know what that means. Because I have mine staked, so I won't be able to pull it out of staking quick enough to do it. I'm happy enough with my earnings. I'm just going to hold BEPRO the rest of the year because I maxed out my staking. But anyway, this is what I think is going to happen, folks. I think it's never going to hit this line again, and if it does, that's the last one. I think it's going to come play here, crash through, and live under the green line for the rest of the year. So more immediately, though, what I think is going to happen, if you want me to be specific, like, you know, when should I buy, all this kind of stuff, is I'm trying to buy between 1.7 cents and under 2. So my interest areas are under 2 cents. I think it's going to crash down below here. I don't think it'll stay crashed, but I think it's going to wick below to about there. I bet it hits 1.8 something. And then does something like this and charges right back up. I think, and so you'll be able to more than double your money if you catch that. Watch. So if you catch that at just 1.8 cents, right? Look, you double your money, and it doesn't even come up to the top of range. It doesn't even hit 4 cents again. If it happens to hit the top of the range, 4.2 cents, you 1.3 times your money. Or 2.3 times your money, because 100% is double. So if you can catch this dip below the 4-hour 89, and it might actually hold that. So here in a couple days when it hits it, or tomorrow, it might hold 2 cents. But I kind of doubt it. I think it'll scare people off. Once people see it below 2 cents, there's going to be scare off. People like me will be buying it, which I already have my buy orders in, and I have them down to 1.7 cents, like down to here. So my buy orders are so you see the price on the right hand side here moving around. So I have mine about right. I'm straddling orders essentially between this line and about 1.95. There you go. I'm buying in this zone. That's my buy zone. Now, if I see that, if I happen to be awake and have charts up, when I see it come down and not quite get all my orders, I'll quickly cancel those orders and market buy, so I can ride this. I can double my money quickly, and like it should be 4 days or 2 to 4 days where it comes right back up. It should react pretty violently with it, but it might not. So this is what I think will happen immediately. That's my most probable case for BEPRO. My second most probable is comes down here, stutter steps, tries another thing, crashes through, and I think it gets stuck below here for the rest of its life. In the next few months, and then it'll get stuck below the blue line later on. So it could, I still think it's going to see sub below 2 cents, folks. Not by much, but I think it'll happen. So if you can buy it below 2 cents, the chance of you doubling your money very quickly is very high. So I guess I don't know how to use TradingView very well. Okay, whatever. So okay, so that's what we got for BEPRO. Yeah, that's be quite gross. Hey, go out to the fire. Come on, what are you doing in here? And let's see here. So if you want to look at BEPRO on a daily scale, where these lines end up hitting, look. Well, I guess you can't do it like that. Yeah, so this is the end of the year. Look. These lines, go. If you extend this line like this, BEPRO is going to be like at $300. That's why it can't stay riding this line. See this, folks? BEPRO is not even going to hit $6 this year now that the market cap is 3 times as big. I think it'll be lucky to hit $1. Very lucky. So that means if it hits $1, that means its market cap is exactly $5.5 billion. Right? I don't think that's going to happen. I think it might hit $3 billion. So somewhere a little over 50 cents, like 59 cents, $6 is out of play. And so if this is why these origin lines will not hold up now that the market cap changed, we'll have to redraw them. It changes everything. So I mean, just extend this. And now I actually have it too low, but look, it brings it up to $4,000. 3,300. This pink line is the end of the year. Shush! Don't ask her to scream again. Or your TV's gone. All right. The joy of 4 kids. 3 girls and a wife, so I live with 4 women. Yeah, so $3,000. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen, right? Do you understand why this isn't gonna happen? So, and do you understand why this green line is out of play? If it ever hits it again, you might 50 bag that. Because it's not going to happen ever again. And I don't think it will ever happen again from this point, but I think it's possible. I think it's possible. Just once, though. So no other week. There will not be 2 weeks where it hits it independently. I almost guarantee it. And that's all. And so this top green line was going to be out of play anyway, regardless of the market cap change. But now that the market cap has changed, I think this green line here is only going to be in play for... See, now it's actually up too high. I think it will only be in play for a month or 2, and then it's going to live below another line. It won't hold up, folks. I'm telling you. It just won't. So, Allison, stop it. Stop it now. Yeah, it's just not going to hold up, folks. So... Let's see here, like this. Well, now my lines aren't parallel. Something like this. Yeah. So these lines are all going to break down. We're not going to be able to use these the rest of the year like I thought, right? And that's all because the market cap is now 3 times bigger. So we might live below this for a bit, and then we're going to live below a different line, and then the trajectory of that will be, not as steep, folks. I mean, look, this is not an impressive trajectory. However, that's like 25 extra money from here. I mean, and that's after this huge run, and people buying it down here, that's like 300 times your money. This trajectory, maybe 500, right? This is huge. If you're buying it under like let's see where I got it. Oh, that's triple O. Yeah, people who bought it 0.001, like, whoa. Let's see, 0.001. Yeah, 50,000 times increase. That's huge to 50 cents. Small trajectory. So this trajectory was stupid. It wasn't ever going to last. And now even the more conservative ones aren't going to last either. All right, so Phantom. Phantom's going to hit 16 cents. It might be saved by the 25-cent mark. Maybe. I would actually, it's a strong maybe. I think it has a 25% chance of holding up, hey, Aria, I need you to be quiet. Let's see, 16 cents right here. So this is why I think 16 cents right there. It's where this candle closed, this one opened, and this one wicked up. So this line here, okay, and look what I'm doing here. So the weekly, this is how I know this stuff, folks. It's simple. Go to the weekly. Look, this wick through, this one closed, this one open, period. There's no other support. Nothing. So the reason why I say 25 is because this wick. So this wick probably aligns with more stuff on the daily. See, it aligns with this candle, and this candle. This could hold up. Maybe if you're lucky. Maybe. All right. So this line, maybe. There's almost no support there, folks. It will be lucky if it holds that line. Yeah, it just went up too fast, folks. This is what happens. You get 70% corrections and stuff like that when you go up too fast. And I think Cardano could have a 70% correction too. Yeah, 80%. Yeah, this could correct. I think it will correct 80%. I think it's going to hit 16 cents. Where else could it maybe stop? It might stop up here. So 20. Yeah, I actually think, you know what? I think 20 might be more probable. I think 20 is the most probable, 16 cents is the second most probable, and 25 cents is the third most probable. Two what ifs, well, price goes below, and the second what if, price doesn't touch this and goes up. But these lines are the most probable. I think, go now, go. Those are the most probable. So, yeah, we got to play right under my feet when I'm making a video. So yeah, that's what we got for there. So 𝐿ME, yeah, there is no technical analysis for Ecomi. It's just a YouTube hype coin. It's already at 1.6 billion capper. Yeah, 1.6 billion, folks. You might 6x your money, maybe. In small caps, you 6x your money by just 2 quick flips or 1. 500% runs are commonplace. Why would you hold this for the rest of the year to get what you can get in small caps in friggin' less than a week? Because you're listening to YouTubers who don't know what the hell they're talking about? Yo, if you want gains in crypto, this is not your coin. The party's over at the end of the year. Watch my market cycle stuff. This is not going to build wealth. Cardano's not going to build wealth. Unless you long it when it hits 63 cents or 87 cents or 85 or whatever I said. Then if you long it pretty hard, you could make a lot of money. But yeah, this you can't long on leverage. You might 6 to 7 extra money. Maybe. This is not going to pass 20 billion market cap. And if it does, it won't be by much. And then it's going to crash down over 95% just like everything else will. Besides Bitcoin and Ethereum. Actually, no, Ethereum probably will too. Ethereum crashed 94.6% last time, folks. Bitcoin crashed 83% last time. Cardano crashed 98.77%. $1,000 became $12.33. $1,000 to $12.33. $100 to $1.23. This is not wealth building. What are you doing in this? Stop listening to clueless YouTubers who convince you that everything goes up forever. It's not. This is not a wealth building coin. Has it ever changed your life? Why are you proud to have bought it? Ecomi's going to be a top 20. Who cares if it's going to be a top 20 coin? You're going to get 6x, maybe. Your $1,000 will turn to 6,000. Whoa, that's not worth the risk. What are you doing? If you don't know what market cap means and what relatively big market cap is, like how big stuff get in a market round, you have no business buying it. You don't. You have no business. You're gonna get wrecked. And I'm not here to try to make fun of you. I'm trying to help you. Cryptillions and crypto crackheads flip this. What this will make the whole year in less than a week. Less than a week. Now, in these upcoming weeks when Bitcoin's going to be going down, probably not. But when Bitcoin was going up, we were doing this multiple times in a week with simple strategies, like literally drawing horizontal lines on weekly charts. That's it. It's that simple. And then playing. And so you might want to look up my video for noobs. Just look at my library section. Go through there. Like, just see what I'm saying. You're gonna see it. I teach you how to see what I'm seeing. So you don't even need to watch my channel anymore. I'm serious. So if you're holding Omi, yeah, okay, think about 6x. That's what you're going to get. And if you watch this channel and try to emulate what we're doing here, you're going to see that third week of April, starting then, because things are going to be boring for a bit, you're going to see that stuff in a week, maybe 2, max, instead of waiting the whole year. Omi, there you go. What are you guys doing? Stop watching YouTubers who don't know what the... Just stop. Cardano to $25. If I could reach through the screen and slap them, I would, and I would do it for you. Seriously. All right, anyway, SYLO. Yeah, it'll probably come down and test this line. It's that simple. Like, it'll come down and rest here. And it'll probably do what it'll probably just do something like what it already did. Like this. So MTV is doing the same thing. Oh, look at these lines I drew. Isn't that crazy how it did almost exactly? So how long do we think this wick is? Wow. I almost hit it exactly. Why did I know this? Because I knew the daily 21 was going to be here. And after this huge run, it's got to hit it. Just like Bitcoin has to hit it. That's why I know Bitcoin's going to go down to $42,000 roughly. And it's going to happen second week of April, most likely. It's going to happen for the same reason. How can I possibly see the future and see that it goes up, comes down, and then starts going back up? And to what exact levels and when? It's just price movement. That's how crypto moves, folks. I drew these lines. I mean, look at my past videos. I haven't moved them. Actually, I just moved it there for you. So you can see how, like, I almost literally got it to the dollar. I mean, to the dollar. To, like, the 1,000th of a penny. And this right timing. It's just how price moves. I knew it was going to come test this, hit the top of the range, come back down, probably hit its 21, and then bounce up, maybe stutter step here, go up. Okay? It's that simple. Bolt, guys, once Bolt creates a nice base here, it's going to play around here for a while. Once it does, guys, this is going to scream. This is going to be a stronger run past it. So this is its all-time high if you want to see it. All-time high. It's going to move stronger past it than Shaw did, but probably not as strong as Veracity did. Veracity was 1,000% above its all-time high. That is crazy. But yeah, Bolt is making a great base. Yeah, so Veracity, that's just stupid. 1,500% past its all-time high. I think it might go 800%. Shaw went how much percent? But let me show you why I think Bolt's going to go like that high. There's a specific reason. Yeah, only 100%. So, Veracity did 10 times that. But some of my viewers tried to tell me, you might not want to 100 bag that because they have some type of proof of something that is going to be game changer. And other people agreed because I shouldn't have sold it. I shouldn't. No, it was smart to take profit, 20 bag it. I shouldn't have 100 bagged it. I should have looked into it more. But, you trade profitably over time. You don't trade perfectly every time. Profitability over time, not perfect every time, right? But Bolt. So Bolt Bitcoin. Go look at the Bitcoin chart. Guess what's going to happen? The cross. Red crosses over yellow. Guess when BEPRO got its second big push? So let's go, I don't know, somewhere around February. First big push here, second big push here. Watch. So look. The cross, red cross yellow got the first big push. What do you think made it go the second big push? What do you think? What kind of cross happened after? Go to the Bitcoin chart. This cross. It pushed it up again because some bots buy both crosses. They buy it, and you should too. If you see coins getting ready to do this against Bitcoin, you're probably getting ready to buy a breakout. You might have to wait 2 weeks. It doesn't matter if it's a dead coin. It's going to happen. And if it is a dead coin like Forest Plus, which I 5x my money, 5.3x my money in like 3 days, which is what Omi will do all year. I 5x my money in 3 days. 20 bag, or actually 100 bagged it, but look at my 10 bag video. That's all I did. Literally. Look at the weekly. I just look where candles are, put a line, and start selling there. And I straddle orders, link in the description. That's what I did with Force Plus, 5.3x my money. But anyway, yeah, BEPRO got the second push when this crossed on the BTC pairing. And guess what? Bolt's getting ready to do, folks. This is what is going to push it past its all-time high, right there. It hasn't crossed yet. So it's building a beautiful base, and it's going to scream. It's going to scream. I would say it's going to go 400 to 600% over its all-time high. It's really going to pop. And the tokenomics behind it are great. Like 85 or 80% of all the tokens that'll ever be made of Bolt are already minted. We already got SYLO. What else do we got? ADB. All right. I'm trying to go heavy on ADB, folks. I'm heavy on BEPRO, MTV, and I think now ADB. Because it's still under 5 million cap. Like that, this is where wealth is created with small cap coins. Omi doesn't create wealth. Cardano does not create wealth unless you long it after a huge dip. Long it hard, like on a lot of leverage, but I don't suggest it. Yeah, this looks like it doesn't look like it's, so look at all this support. So candle body, wick, candle body. So it's probably going to stay here. Pretty unlikely that it's going to close anything, any daily or weekly below that. Yeah, so this is done correcting. So this is a good, yeah, I bought it when it hit the 4-hour 55. And if you want to get into ADB, you're lucky that it's still there. It could make a quick visit down to, the 612 area, but I think that's about right there. And I think it's going to scream up. This has got a lot of room, folks, and it only trades versus Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin's going up and it goes up this high, okay, how many X would that be from current price? Okay, so 300, so that's 4.7 times your money. But if it does that versus Bitcoin while Bitcoin's going up in April, that's like 10 times your money. Maybe 8. Just to get to this level. Look how much more room it's got. It'll probably get up to here this year. Want to see how far Cardano's gotten up on the Bitcoin chart? About that high. Look, see? Same height. Right there. I was saying about right here, so the equivalent of that. I bet ADB will get somewhere between there and there on this chart. Cardano will not come up to here on the Bitcoin pairing. You are better off holding Bitcoin than Cardano. For the whole life of Cardano, besides this bullshit right here. It's been going down more than half of its life. Why are you people buying this? Look, this is more than half its, so this is still down. Look, that's like 90% of its life, and y'all are pounding your chest buying this crap. It's been going down almost the whole time. What are you people doing? It's bigger than Ford Motor Company. Its market cap is bigger than Ford Motor Company. It has zero revenue, zero product. Do you know how much revenue Ford has? And this is bigger than Ford. What are you doing? You're going to get wrecked. People are going to get freaking wrecked. Especially now, if you know market crashes and cycles, and you know to get out around December, January, okay, you might not get wrecked. You can maybe write it for 4x from here. It might hit $4. Maybe. Could it? I'm thinking between 3 and 7. So, oh wow, 7 times your money? Wait, how many times can we do that in a month with small caps? Like 3 times, 4 times. On a good month, not every month. So this next 4 weeks, we won't be doing that very much because the market's going to be correcting, and then we'll probably go parabolic, and then have a big correction, and then go parabolic one last time. But yeah, we're probably gonna. No, we might mosey up here. Bitcoin might mosey up to like 110, and then have a correction down to the 21 again. But anyway, yeah, Cardano's been going down its whole life. I don't know what you people are doing. Seriously, it doesn't matter how revolutionary the technology is. The price has been going down 90% of its life, or 85, whatever calculation you do. Way over half, much closer to 90. What are you doing? Why? What? Oh my God. What do we have? I can't even think right now. People buying 𝐿 and Cardano thinking they're going to be wealthy in crypto. I feel so sorry. I feel sorry for y'all because YouTube is plagued with this shit. It's filled with YouTubers who want clicks. That's how they're trying to make a living because they don't know how to trade or their job doesn't pay enough. I don't know. They're trying to supplement their income, and that's why they're talking about it, because retail investors like you guys, which that's great. I'm glad you're here. Retail, this is for you. So when I say retail investors, that's not a derogatory thing. That's great. You make this possible. I'm here for you. So, but anyway, they're just screwing you guys. I feel bad. YouTube hurts crypto for the most part. So the big coins you hear on CoinMarket or on YouTube, they're the ones that build the least wealth. Do you not get this? When you try to make money, you cannot do what everybody else is doing. That's not how you make money. Because if it were, everybody would be making money all the time and everybody would be rich. Do you understand what I'm saying? If everybody's talking about 𝐿, everybody's talking about Cardano, why the hell would you be buying it? Same thing. When everybody starts talking about Bitcoin, if you're at the grocery store, you start hearing about people talking about Bitcoin because it's past 250,000, which it will around December. Guess what you should be doing? That's when you start selling. When people who have never talked about Bitcoin starts talking about it, that's when you start selling it. It's that simple. You don't do what everybody else is doing. Those are the people's money who you take. So if you're buying this crap, you're giving people your money. Those are the people making the money to whom you are selling. Do you not see this? The way I know that it's going to be around December, but the way I know that I need to get my my exit strategy planned is when people start talking about it. It's on the Bitcoin's on the national news more. People in the street are talking about it. That means it's almost over because those people are going to go in and buy it. It's going to go parabolic. It might last 3 or 4 weeks and it's done because people like me are selling it to them and I'm taking their money, but they are giving it to me willingly. You don't do what everybody else is doing. So if you hear a bunch of YouTubers talking about Cardano and 𝐿, guess what? You don't do what they're doing. If you weren't in on Cardano at 2 cents and 5 cents, you're not going to, or if you were and you were selling it to them, okay, you're not doing what they're doing. That's how you make the money. You got into Cardano under 10 cents and you're selling it to all these people watching YouTubers. That's how you make money. Are the YouTubers talking about, oh, I'm selling my bags that I bought from 5 cents? No, they're not. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm calm down. Woosah. Or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we got. Okay, I gotta go. I got a fire going. Catch y'all later. And you just got Timified. I'll try not to be angry at you next time. But for my new investors, please, check out my library, check out my past videos. I'm trying to help you. And if you watch what I do here, it's going to help you. But if you are left with disbelief, you're going to get wrecked and you're going to get screwed and you're going to think you're happy with 6x and then you're going to see your shit disappear. That's exactly what's going to happen. So catch you next time.